Good morning, students. It's Mrs. V. It is September 14th, Monday, and these are directions for your first quick write. In our homeroom Monday class at 1 o'clock, I will go over the calendar and weekly schedule with you. In this specific video, it's going to be a short one recording. I'm going to give you directions for your first quick write, which is a way to give you an opportunity to just have fun with your writing for 15 minutes where you're not worrying about editing and revising, you're just getting your ideas down. So I'm hoping you've had an opportunity to do that with other teachers in the past. And so the first direction is to get rid of all distractions. So you want to close other browsers, turn off televisions, anything that might be distracting you. Turn off the dog. Okay, and then I'm going to show you where to find the quick write. You're going to choose from two topics I'm giving you, and you're going to think for a minute about which one, and then you're going to set your little timer for about 15 minutes. Really don't want you writing for 2 hours. This is meant to be a quick write. And I do want you to write for at least 15 minutes, at least try. It's kind of learning to build up an endurance, just like if you were starting to go for long runs, you'd start short and gain time, and that's what we're going to be doing this year with our writing in terms of giving ourselves practice to be able to write fluently for longer periods of time. So with no further ado, here's our schedule, and I'm going to go over the whole week with you in homeroom at 1 o'clock. But for today, please complete that ELA survey that I gave you last week. If you haven't turned it in yet, please submit that to the Dropbox. And then I wanted you to have fun writing today for about 15 minutes. So you're watching the video now, and then I'll show you your topics in just a minute. And you'll turn on your clock and write. Tomorrow I would normally be with you for ELA classes with our new schedule. However, Mr. Hansen and all the other teachers and I will be in an all-day training. So there'll be a video for you to watch tomorrow on Tuesday regarding informational text. That's a fancy word for things that we read to learn or to be informed. So nonfiction text. And I've got two articles that I think you'll find interesting from a resource we're going to be using this year, News ELA. So I'll talk more about that in homeroom today. And then on Thursday, I'll get to see all of you in your Class Connects for ELA, and we're going to do a little discussion post. I'm going to show you how to use discussion post in our online school. And so more about that coming later this week. But let's talk about your quick write. So rules for quick writes. Everyone writes, you want to stay on your topic that you choose. But you can wander a little bit. It's not meant to be a formal essay or formal writing piece. There is no one right answer. It's all about you. If you don't know what to write, you can even write, I'm thinking. Again, for some of us, this will be easy. For others, this might be challenging, but we can do hard things, and when we practice, we improve, right? So you'll want to continue writing until the time is up. So you're going to need to set your own 15-minute timer. You can use a phone timer, a timer on the stove, and maybe ask your learning coach for help with that if you need it. And the grading is just based on effort. I'm not going to be grading for spelling, capitalization. You just want to write, and this is just an effort grade today. I want to give everyone a chance to do their first quick write. So yeah, make sure you've turned off all those distractions. So I'm going to give you two choices for your prompt, and then you're going to think for a minute what you want to write, and then you'll turn that clock on. and write as much as you can in that 15 minutes. So here we go. All right, today's topics. So first of all, please remember that I am your audience. So whatever you choose to write, it should be school appropriate. And that's just something I want to remind you, even though you most likely are at home, you are in school as you're writing. So make sure whatever you write is school appropriate. Okay, so option number 1, you're choosing one of these two. Write about a fall memory. It could be from the far past, like when you were a little kiddo, or it could be something that just happened yesterday, because yesterday is the past, right? Use your 5 senses, sight, smell, touch, taste, hear, right? Did I get them all? And it doesn't mean you have to use all 5, but that helps jog our memory for sensory details. And then why was this memory, whatever memory you're recalling, such a memorable experience? What made it so? Okay, so it could be a holiday, it could be a walk in the park, it could be a special memory from fall with a special person. It could be anything that happened during the season of fall. Or if that doesn't float your boat, you could choose what character from a book, movie, or costume. For those who celebrate Halloween, you might be thinking about costumes. Would you like to become? So why does this character appeal to you? Again, it could be from a book you've read, a movie you've watched, or just even a costume. And then describe using details, imagery. Okay, so we're working on using descriptive language and also just getting used to sitting down and writing based on a prompt. So you're choosing one of these two, you're writing for about 15 minutes, and so you want to think about it, what topic, make your choice, and once you're ready, you would begin writing. So, and I want you to remember you can stop even if you are not done. So when we actually do this live in class, which we will have an opportunity to do, you'll have to stop, right? Because the bell will go ding or my timer will go ding and everyone will stop and you'll have to leave class. So because you're doing this on your own from home, I'm just again encouraging you to discipline yourself and in fact stop. So even if you're mid-sentence, that's okay. All right, so